Hello everyone, Firebird here, and today we are back with some more Star Wars The Old Republic. Okay, so last time we left off, we were doing, if I remember correctly, the Sith Warrior playthrough. Now we're doing the Sith Inquisitor playthrough of Nar Shaddaa.
Apprentice, you've reached Nar Shaddaa safely. Good. Don't let the glittering towers fool you.
Okay, try this again.
Apprentice, you've reached Nar Shaddaa safely. Good. Don't let the glittering towers fool you. Misery and desperation rule the slums below. And desperation can drive people to many things. Remember that in your attempts to recover the artifact here.
You believe I can use these people's hopelessness against them?
Their need for answers should serve you well. The artifact, a pendant called the Eye of Tulak, belongs to the Sith Lord Palladius. He's lived here many years, converting Nar Shaddaa's poor and suffering into zealous followers. His own cult.
He sounds like a very cunning man. I admire that.
Cunning, devious, persuasive, yes, and atrociously stubborn. Palladius leads his cult from seclusion, but you can draw him out. I've contacted 2 of his former cult members. They're in hiding now, fearing retribution, but hungry for revenge. They should prove useful.
I'm certain they will.
I have encouraged their cooperation with the assurance that once Palladius is gone, the cult is theirs to lead. Circumstances change, of course. Do whatever you feel is necessary with Palladius and his cult. The artifact is all that matters.
Just to clarify on something, I'm going to start the Republic playthrough, and I'm going to do the Republic and Imperial playthrough separately, and go by the week. So, if it's if it's an odd weekend like it is today, I will basically release Republic playthroughs. But if it's an even week, like 2 and 4, I'm going to release it release the Imperial playthrough. So I'm flipping back and forth between the two. And hopefully, by the end of this, I will have 2 weeks worth of
Vehicle
content.
paths are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
No, I think also I unlocked a lot of my space while I was offline. And I think I did it across the entirety of the account. Where the hell am I not mounting up? That doesn't make any sense.
See ya.
Ana arbay. White
Wow,
Wojans.
Shea Vizsla.
Let's hunt.
It'll be easier.
Oh, Destress, dear brutish Destress. And Riley, so beautiful and intelligent. You were like children to me, which is why it pains me to do this.
You can cut the act, Palladius. You never cared about any of your children.
We don't need a tyrant for a father.
Ah, well said. Marvelous last words. Truly, I expected nothing less, which is what makes this so hard. Now, if you'll excuse me, my other children would like to play with you.
Someone clean up this mess.
What have we here? The cavalry, looks like. Appreciate the help, but I had it under control.
Easy, Destress. This isn't some holo you're talking to. My lord.
I'm not a king, Riley.
You are most kind, my lord.
There was a lady Sith a while back, Darth Sash. Said she'd send someone to help us out. You it?
Palladius has something I need. And if helping you will get it for me, then yes.
Good, because it makes me sick to think Palladius is out there while I'm cooped up in this rat hole.
Palladius built his empire on the backs of the poor. Said he'd save them from their miserable lives.
Said we'd make a mighty sword and strike against our enemies? It was all lies. It was all lies, but you win the support of the poor, you knock Palladius's legs out from under him.
How do I win the love of these poor downtrodden souls?
What Palladius did was find the biggest, most vicious gang on the block and crush them. Right now, the gang's the Kraits, named after the Krayt dragon on Tatooine. Their leader, Sabin, thinks he's descended from one. Take out Sabin, and the masses will see you as a regular hero.
And when another gang rises to take the Krait's place?
You're right. Taking out the Kraits wins you followers only until the next gang rises up. But there may be another way. A plague called the Rot afflicts the poorest of Nar Shadda's poor. But it can be cured, and the person who does so will be regarded not just as a hero, but as a prophet.
What exactly does this entail?
The cure to the Rot is owned by Titus Neutronics. You'll have to steal it from their warehouse, then distribute it.
In this case, I'd rather be loved than feared.
Good, but be careful. The warehouse is heavily guarded, but if you can steal the cure and distribute it in the Corellian sector, you'll own the lower classes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather be loved than feared. Because love means that it's not... Love is so far... Fear can only go so far. But love can sometimes be longer than fear. And like she said, fear can only go so far until the next gang rises, and then you are having to repeat the same process to win the loyalty of the support.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
My lord, I wanted to apologize for Destris earlier. He was out of line.
No need to apologize, and no need to call me Lord.
I confess, I was worried when Destris said we were getting the help of a Sith. I thought you'd be like Palladius, self-obsessed and cruel, but no, you're kind.
On a scale from 1 to self-obsessed, I like to think I rate pretty highly.
Oh shit, nope.
My lord,
No need. If you have something to say...
Yes, my lord, I'm sorry. Anyway, if we want to make a stab at taking over Palladius' cult, we need a real headquarters. Somewhere you can speak, hold meetings. I hope you don't mind, but I took the liberty of finding a place.
You've done well. Now tell me about this place.
The place is called the Strel House, for a charity worker named Dakin Strel. The people look to him as a leader. He's been dead nearly a decade, but his name still means something. And I thought it couldn't hurt to have his name associated with yours.
A well-known location can't hurt either.
I'd considered that as well. It's both well-known and accessible.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
When someone beats around the bush like that, it just irks me at times.
Naguta tan kuikuta. Pikwiktuk bamba?
If you mean the future leader of Lord Palladius' cult, then yes.
Korawe nimnik na naka sanurire. Fobo naguta. Nisupo gobae. Pompo gek dusta badawanga. Something wampa. La hagwa kilia jakoska. Paguta palko.
How did you find this place?
Wama wonka mituske wana wa da bloto wijawa. Yobana pihota mindia.
Someone clean up this mess. Now for the challenge.
That was Garnock. You defeated Palladius' right-hand man. You should hear it. They're calling you the Great Healer after your little trick curing the rot. Look what I found outside.
My lord, for helping to cure our families and neighbors of the rot, we humbly present you with this gift.
Keep your gift, and use it to better your lives.
Thank you, my lord. You are most generous. Thank you.
Isn't this great? Cure one lousy disease and you already got Palladius scared and people lining up with presents.
No time for celebrating, Destris. Palladius isn't resting. He's called a big meeting at Meridian Hall. If we don't act, he'll rally his cult and stop our whole operation dead.
He cannot be allowed to continue.
This is our chance. You just go in, make a big show. That would you
My lord.
Keep your...
Thank...
No, he's called a big...
Sounds like the perfect opportunity to present the virtues of my own cult.
With all respect, these are Palladius's most faithful we're talking about. We need to show that you have more power in your little finger than Palladius has in his... Wait, I've got it! It's a crazy idea, but what if you showed that you could move the city itself? Make a groundquake?
What on Nar Shaddaa is a groundquake?
You know, when the ground shakes underneath you. They're pretty rare, so it'd be a big deal.
What have you been putting in your soup, Riley? Nobody can just make this moon shake.
Stick with me here. You know the gas pipes that run under Meridian Hall? Well, what if we blow up those pipes?
Whoa, you got brains, girl. I know just the guy to set it up. Gord Maydell in the Nar Shaddaa Works Administration. Takes bribes on the side. He'll rig you something up, no problem.
Where do I find this scumbag?
Gord works at the NSWA office in the Duros sector. Not far from Meridian Hall, where Palladius is holding his big broadcast. You just tell him old Destra sent you.
I'll admit, that's pretty ingenious. Blowing up pipes below the ground of the Meridian Hall. And what you do is you set it up with a remote detonator so that when you show up, you detonate it at the right moment and make the whole damn ground quake. And make everyone freaking scared shitless.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
I know that love is much better than fear, but at certain points, a nice nudge to the mind is, what's the word? Educating? I don't know what the correct word would be, but if you give them the right motivation and show them proof that you have the means and capability to basically do stuff that normally you wouldn't be able to do, people tend to not care. But once again, we run into the same issue that fear can only last so long. Love may last a lot longer than the others. And than fear. But like when Destris sent his right-hand man, he tried to instill fear instead of trying to instill something else. Something else that's far more lasting. Fuck. Nope. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. Fuck.
Clean up this mess.
Yeah, I should have stealth most of this. So this, I can basically activate my rocket boots in stealth.
Tukakimem panino. Tukakimem panino. Am kabina pek memno kimgam. Kampujakinano. Ki nama amkabina wam wam karak.
Kikuna mo. Uban chone alipa. Istin koto.
Raka kemyu amkam nemnu. Namgan bak umnok kijak. Laporam amka. Mamni nikag. Nagnaya mamni kamgam.
I need to create a groundquake.
Umnuk inumemnu. Amka kammem perolak palak. Memua pemguana. Kumia yang mem gamba paka. Bomogala apayang. Nelama ini amka amga.
What does taking bribes from a gangster get you? Promoted?
Nayanam ramkam. Kala amka mani. Libik bak. Kam pedem ganam. Bagiyang. Manik hikupukam. Mem yuka hal krama. Niknoga nelalu mem nulak.
Take your family to the Strel house. My servants will protect you.
Kama nahinga nak aka. Manalak lagi napi kibaraka. Ibegap kamka kakyam. Klak nimo amyakalak.
My cult takes in a great deal of money. You'll be set up for life.
Kam ino memnu. Najanaya amkam mimik meraka. Memua pemguana. Kumia yang mem gamba paka.
I am most grateful.
Kam pedem ganam. Bagiyang. Manik hikupukam.
I'm kind of lying to him, saying I take in a lot of money, but at the same time, it's not really an option. It's either I protect him, or I force him to do what I want, which is kind of the dark side. Not gonna lie. I'm trying to do a full light side playthrough, but killing someone if I have to.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
But at the same time, I kind of want to kill Lord Palladius. He's a bit of a sociopath. hate stealthing a lot of this stuff. Shadda is pretty packed in the zones.
There is only one law for the weak as well as the strong, and that is power. For too long, the weak of Nar Shadda have grown soft in the luxury of their towers, while the strong have wallowed in chains. But I tell you, united, there is no law that can stop you. Take back what is yours.
Yeah! Never a truer word spoken, my friend.
There are those who would tell you lies, who spread rumors.
You know what? I'm gonna do something very specific.
There is input, but
What have you done for me lately?
There are those who would tell you lies, who spread rumors and false promises. Already some among you are lost, having chosen the path of weakness. But you must shun this false messenger. The weak fear your growing strength, and have sent him to break it.
He's the one who oppresses you, taking your money and giving nothing in return.
Ah, the deceiver shows his face. Behold, my children. Look how pathetic, how easily crushed by your collective might.
The very ground you stand on responds to my will. Can Palladius do this?
What kind of power is this? The world is ending.
Don't be fooled! It's a trick! Attack the deceiver! Attack!
Try this.
And stay down! Not even a challenge. This is too easy. Someone clean up this mess.
My lord, what happened? How did you... We never met anybody who could do what you did. Not Lord Palladius, not anybody.
If you wish to serve me, go to the Strel House. My servants will see that you are brought into the fold.
The Strel House? A good place. That Dagon Strel was a good man.
But before you send us away, share your wisdom and strength with us, so we can serve you.
Forgive those who hurt you. Love and respect all, and you will bring honor to yourselves as well as to me.
You're nothing like Palladius or anything I ever heard of. You're crazy. What will forgiveness get us? 10 more years in the gutter, that's what.
It's not as if we got any higher up under Palladius. The gutter's the gutter.
Besides, this one does what he says. He cured the rot.
You're right. My lord, we will do as you say. We will forgive and tell others to do the same.
Sith, will you look at this place? Dagon Strel himself couldn't generate this kind of crowd, and neither can Palladius anymore from the looks of it.
I really am the best.
I'm guessing the groundquake was a big help.
My lord, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. They said they'd kill me. They said they'd kill me if I didn't.
Who said they'd kill you?
Palladius's men. They said they'd kill me if I didn't bring you this.
It looks like a hollow device. Let me see here.
Ah, Sith. Good evening. How good to talk to you again. I'm sorry to use such an unconventional method to contact you, but I had to be sure you got the message. You understand?
If you're trying to intimidate me, you failed.
Yes, but I think your followers understood perfectly. The truth is, when you first attacked my cult, I was angry, frustrated. And then I realized, you're Zash's apprentice. All this trouble is just about some silly artifact. Let's let bygones be bygones, hmm? We can meet at my place, in network access. We'll chat. I'll give you the artifact, and all will be mended.
Are you trying to make me laugh?
I assure you, Sith, I have no sense of humor. I promise. No tricks, or may I die creditless on Tatooine scrubbing a Jedi's back. Take time to consider my offer, but not too long, or my good mood may sour. And bring your friends.
Lying son of a hut. You're not seriously considering it, are you? You can't expect to go in there without there being some kind of trick.
I'm going, Destris, and you're coming with me.
You can get yourself killed if you want, but I didn't keep out of Palladius's reach this long just to walk into his grip.
No, don't you see? Sure, it's probably a trap, yes, but this is our chance to strike at him.
Fine, but I'm going in with both eyes open.
Please select an available travel route.
Sith! Destron, Rachel, I'm so glad you've come. You have made a wonderful decision. Can I offer you anything? A drink? And don't mind Varnock and Sharnock. They never leave my side.
You know exactly what you can offer me.
So confident. So amazingly confident. But I dare say you've gravely underestimated me. That painful twisting you feel in your gut is your essence draining rather rapidly. And that hollow, sinking feeling? Your connection to the Force being severed. Soon, you will be no more powerful than little Denton here, or Ramona.
You are one dead man.
Greater Sith than you have fallen before me. Did you think you were the first to try and steal my cult? I could choke the life out of you right now, but since you seem so very eager, let's settle this with lightsabers.
Too easy.
What? What? How is this possible? You're stronger than any I've faced. Oh, forgive me, my lord. Take the artifact. Just let me live and carry on the cult in your name.
I hate to break it to you, Palladius, but Darth Sash promised the cult to us. You're done.
You're very trusting, Destris. But surely my lord sees the advantage of leaving the cult in my hands. Think of what I could accomplish on your behalf.
My lord, please. Can Palladius really be trusted?
Killing you will be such fun.
Well, that was every bit as satisfying as I expected. We're in your debt, Riley and me. Only, the thing is, everyone in the cult looks up to you now.
You will run this cult to my exact specifications.
Don't worry about it. You can count on us. I guess I should go rally the cultists before they lose their fervor. Thanks again.
Yes, thank you, Sith. We'd still be hiding in that hole if it weren't for you.
Alright, I think we got the artifact. Let's head back to the ship. You know, it's much faster when you're stealth.
I managed to obtain the artifact from Lord Palladius.
And you gained your own cult in the process, or so I hear. You are quickly becoming quite the cunning Sith.
Flesh of my flesh, listen to me. I cannot linger long. It takes too much out of me to appear here, but I must warn you. Your master, Darth Zash, is plotting something. Whatever it is can mean nothing good for you.
I killed Scotia. I'm not afraid of Zash.
Do not become arrogant. I have seen Zash making her preparations. She's taken 2 new apprentices, a boy named Carl and a girl named Corin. She's been sending them into the Dark Temple,
presumably to confirm that I am gone.
Zash has other apprentices?
Yes. I assume they are meant to replace you. I considered killing these intruders, but I heard them speak of Zash and her desire that the chamber be secure for her work. Soon enough, Zash herself appeared. She comes every day now, studying the place and performing rituals. You are in danger.
What kind of rituals?
Minor ones. Preparations for something bigger. Zash knows your weaknesses. You must prepare yourself. An enterprising Sith Lord on Korriban has uncovered a piece of my old armor, my mask. It will protect you against Zash's onslaught. The Sith Lord's compound overlooks the tombs. Go, claim it. Guard yourself against Zash's attack.
I am most grateful.
I cannot guarantee when I will be able to speak with you again. As I said, it is difficult for me to visit you. But I will continue to watch over my chamber in the temple, conserving my energy for when I learn something more.
Do this part. Since I have time, then I'll conclude the video after that point. Time to hit the Korriban. Now, Korriban, I'll be able to mount up just fine. Unless we're going over to the wilds like we were last time. If that is the case, I'll probably stealth that part. It's in the Sith Academy. Of course it is. So, when the elevator comes back down, we'll go on. Takes us up to the 3rd floor. Okay.
Someone clean up this mess.
Nope, no bonus. Stealth.
Here, I thought the Sith were above petty burglary. I wonder what your master would think if she knew you were breaking and entering. Or did she, by chance, send you on this little errand?
This is my own doing.
So I thought. Your master and I hardly see eye to eye, but this isn't her style. Too much risk of getting caught, too little reward. It has all the marks of an apprentice. When Darth Thanaton learns of this, you will be punished.
What if I told you that I believe Zash intends to betray me, and that I need your mask to defeat her?
Already planning to kill your master? Much as I'd like to see her dead, I don't think you'll be the one.
I've defeated all your guards so far. What else do I need to do to prove myself to you?
You want to prove yourself? All right. This could be amusing. Saran, Vasek, give Zash's apprentice a proper test.
Really? Really?
So, you're not all chalk after all. Darth Zash should be very proud, and very afraid. The mask is just an old trinket. But if you really think it'll help you defeat her, take it.
I am most grateful.
Good luck defeating your master.
Well, that was a lot easier than I expected.
Hail to the Emperor! More importantly, hail to you, Master.
Okay, let's go on ahead and finish this.
Apprentice, I know you are very busy, but I must speak with you. I have just had the most amazing dream, and it concerns you.
Don't you have other apprentices to talk to?
Apprentice, I'm sorry. The Dark Council required that I take more apprentices as a sort of punishment for my suspected involvement in Scotia's death. I should have told you myself, but believe me, these others are nothing compared to you.
So, what did you want to talk about?
As I said, I just had the most marvelous dream, much like the one in which you pacified the apparition in the Dark Temple. Armies of Jedi rose in your path and fell before you. It's the artifact. It must be. The artifact will give you this power.
What makes you say that?
Only certain individuals, it seems, are properly attuned to the ritual the artifacts describe. I believe the remaining artifacts are on Tatooine and Alderaan. You must hurry and find them. The artifacts are the key to fulfilling your destiny.
Yeah, why do I not believe you? Alright. That's that part. So, obviously I will be doing the story arc for Nar Shaddaa, or the planet arc, I mean, separately. Okay, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Notice everyone.